way, and today I have a very special video that I have been recording for almost a whole year now. This is the journey of getting my doggy Kai. This is her at 8 weeks old. This was a few days after we got her, and she is still so small and cheeky and cute. When I first found out I was getting little Kai, her breed is quite unique, so I couldn't find many photos or much information online about her. So I'm hoping that this video is a bit informative as well, and just gives people an idea of, the breed size and what they can look like, but keep in mind that every dog is going to look individual to them. As I was trying to film this, as you can see, she was trying to eat the stars in the background. Watching this video just, oh my gosh, it's so cute. She is a mix between a Chinese Crested Powder Puff and a Maltese, also known as a Crested Malt. I have another dog at home. She is called Boba, and she is just a regular Chinese Crested Powder Puff. So I was very surprised when I found little Kai here, who is a Crested Malt. I didn't even know that was a dog breed. I hope this footage brings y'all as much joy as it brings me, because I just think she is the cutest little baby in the whole world, but I am very biased. I kind of miss her being this small and cute and fluffy, but she is still just as small and cute and fluffy today, just different, and she is still magnificent in any form. And I'm not just saying that. One of the biggest difference from when she was a puppy, as you can see, she has quite distinctive and vibrant brown patches on her. This was quite normal for all Chinese Cresteds, but that often grows out and becomes a lot more, I'm not sure the word, it doesn't fade, it just kind of grows out and it doesn't become as distinct of a colour difference. And this is her at 10 weeks, so she has officially been home for 2 weeks. As you can see, she has already grown quite a bit. She still looks like a cheeky puppy, definitely, but she is definitely grown a noticeable amount. She's starting to get fluffier, and she's also just starting to get bigger. Her colours and patterns are still very distinct and vibrant and very high contrast. I think she still also had puppy breath at this age, which I miss so much. I know a lot of people don't like puppy breath, but I think it's the cutest thing in the world because it reminds me of puppies. She has always been an extremely cheeky dog from day one. When we went to pick her up, the lady who handed her over to us was like, be careful, you have to hold her with 2 hands because she's cheeky. And she was trying to run out and go on adventures. She has such a different personality from our other dog, who is nowhere near as adventurous and cheeky. And as you can see, she slipped a bit. And this is 12 weeks old, so 2 weeks later. And I think one of the biggest differences are her ears. Her ears are so big and floppy here. face is also changing to less of just a round ball of fluff and more distinctive, and the snout is definitely coming out. Please know that of course she is safe and we did not mistreat her in any way during filming. If she didn't want to be there at all, we would have just taken her away. And this is 13 weeks and she's so much bigger than 8 weeks. It's very hard to tell on camera, but she is quite a lot bigger. Her fur is getting very long and she's just as cute and fluffy and floppy as ever. I think it would have been at this point that she would have started her puppy training classes, and we would have started training basic commands like sit and her name. We are also just using some treats to try and make her feel a bit more comfortable on the desk, because the last thing we want her to feel is scared or isolated up there. I was also sitting right next to her. You can't see me in the frame, but I was right there next to her as well. Puppies grow so quickly. I can't believe how much she's already grown in just a few weeks. She grew so quickly within the first month, and then it slowed down a lot. So she actually gained most of her size within like the first month of us having her. And then our other dog wanted to know what was happening, so please everyone welcome Boba to the stage. She wanted to know what little Kai was doing up here, and she wanted to, she didn't want to be left out. So she is joining on the filming. She just wanted to have a little peek. And like I said before, Boba is just a regular Chinese crested powder puff. I often find not many people actually know about Chinese crested powder puffs, but they are an absolutely brilliant dog. And they are very cute, and they often do not get a good rap. But they are gorgeous dogs. I just love so much of this footage because I just think it is so cute. And I don't know why, but I was giving her lots of nose boops here. I don't remember why. I was just doing little boops, boop, a little boop, boop. She looks a bit confused. I'm a bit confused. I don't know why I was booping her so much. She's probably like, ma'am, leave me alone. Why are you booping me? I'm so happy I managed to get footage of her playing with her bowl as well, because it's just so cute. I really wanted to just be able to, I wanted to get enough footage so that you could see like all the sides of her, just so you could get a good idea of what she looks like and how she's growing. And this is 15 weeks old, and as you can see, she is so shaggy. She is so much bigger than 8 weeks and so shaggy. I'll see if I can put a side by side 8 weeks and 15 weeks just so y'all can see the difference like on screen. At this stage, she still has very, very distinct patterning, and it is just gorgeous. Her fur is just so beautiful. The colors are so vibrant and pretty, and she is so soft. Of course, I would think this about literally any dog though. Again, I am very biased. But yes, biggest update here is just her sheer size and also a lot more fur. She is also starting to get a bit more comfortable and even more adventurous, although she was never very fearful to begin with. And you can see her big fluffy ears. Her ears are too big for her dang head. They look like little fennec fox ears. Look at them standing up. They don't stand up like that forever. They do eventually fall down as she gets a bit older, but right now she has big ears. And this is 16 weeks. She is fluffier. She has somehow gotten even fluffier. She still has very distinct colors, and she is also a little bit bigger, I believe. She is starting to look a little bit shaggy, and I think her ears have finally started to kind of droop rather than stand up on their own. And look at that cute cheeky face. She is just too sweet. She is a really good dog. And Boba wanted to have a see at what was happening again, so I just let her up on the desk so she could be involved and didn't feel left out. It's also heading into summer, so you might notice that the next few clips look a bit hotter than they have in the previous clip. That was just because it was heading into the warmer seasons. Do not fret, we did not keep them in the filming rooms for very long at all. And they had fresh cold water, of course. One other big thing I noticed between Kai and my other dog Boba is Kai has a really long tongue. I know it sounds weird, but Boba has a really short tongue, and then Kai's tongue just goes bleh and it sticks all the way out. It is like double the length of Boba's. I wonder what genetics caused that. It's really wild. And this is 19 weeks, and as you can see, she is starting to change a lot. She is always looking like a different dog than what she did at 8 weeks. She is bigger, she is probably fluffier. She is very excited and happy to be on the desk. She is getting shaggier and shaggier. Her facial shape is starting to look a bit different. I think that is mostly just from the hair around her snout growing out, and less her actual face changing. I would like to make a big disclaimer, because she just gets progressively shaggier from here, that we do end up giving her a big haircut at the end. But yes, at this time she is just a happy pup. I'm going to insert pictures of her puppy school graduation, because I believe it was around this time she graduated, and she graduated with flying colours, except for the fact that she is just too overly friendly to everyone. So she takes a little bit to calm down when we get there, because she just wants to say hello to everyone. That is another big difference between her and my other doggy. It's just she is so friendly, whereas my other dog is a little bit more cautious. But yes, I think she's adorable. Again, just trying to get her in many different positions on the camera, just so you can kind of get a full perspective of her as she grows. If you have any questions or anything at all about her or the breed or anything like that, please let me know. Also, if you're not already, pretty please consider subscribing. You do not have to, of course. However, it does help my channel out a lot. And this is still a very new channel, so it needs all the help it can get. And of course, we have another appearance of Boba. She wasn't very good at staying in the frame. She like coming up and sniffing the camera. It's good because it's cute, but it's bad because it's not very good composition. You get a real close up of her snout though. And then we have just Kai again, having a bit of a sniff and a wonder and a big heckin' curious. You can see a cheeky little grin. Oh, she has a cheeky grin. And also just a close up of her face and her little smile. And this is 6 months, so this is half a year old. She is officially half a year old and she is super fluffy. The brown and black on her back, it's starting to get less distinct. It is definitely still very saturated and a gorgeous brown, but it's starting to more blend in naturally with her other hair rather than a defined patch, if that makes sense. And she is a big fluff monster at this stage. She is almost a walking mop. We brush and groom her at home for the most part. I am not a professional groomer, so my grooming doesn't look the neatest or the best, like the actual trimming, but she is safe and happy and healthy, and I think that is the most important part over it looking good. I'll always just care for the animal's well-being over their outside appearance more than anything. And Boba has made another appearance. But yes, she is definitely Shag City right now. Watching this back, I do wish I trimmed her feet a little bit more. Her face, it's so cute. And then we are at 7 months old and she is, wow, oh my gosh, she's even shaggier. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. She's really fluffy. She looks like a different dog. She has a big, beautiful, long coat. As you can see, she is definitely very, very fluffy. Her coat is one of the softest coats I've ever felt. It really has the softness of a Maltese coat, but then it's really thick and long, like a Chinese crested powder puff, and it is just so glorious to touch. And yes, she has her tongue out because it is a bit warm today. She also looks a little bit dopey because her hair's so shaggy, But trust me, like I say, when she gets a nice big haircut at the end, it is all fixed. And this is 10 months. And she looks very, very shaggy still. This was not my final month for grooming. She is not free, of course, but she's a little bit patchy. And y'all, it's my fault. You can blame me for that. Again, healthy and happy, and she doesn't have any mats, but the actual trimming is a bit patchy. I still think she's very cute though. If you can see past the uneven haircut, she's very, very cute. And I hate to say it, but I think next month is even worse. So I'm very, very nervous because I've half forgotten what it looks like. I am like a little bit embarrassed. Poor Kai. Kai, who let you out with this haircut? As you can see, the colours on her back are more fading into one as well here. They are getting less distinct. Oh! And this is 1 year. This was the day of her birthday, and I wanted to get her some special thing. So on this day we took her to a professional groomer, and I also picked up some things that I'm showing in the video now. We have some cake pops, and we have a donut, and these are all dog friendly. These are from dog friendly bakeries, like 100% made for dogs. And we have a donut, and these treats, they came from like our local like dog butcher, as in like a dog meat butcher, not dogs, please. But yeah, these, oh my gosh, the dogs love them so much. They're like, I've forgotten the names, but they're just different cuts of meat. These are like chicken pops, where it's like chicken on rawhides. And this is, I'm not sure, I don't remember. I think these are shark cartilage. This might be a bit gross if you're not good with gore and things like that. And then this is a kookaburra, and I bought this at our pet stock. I got this because I thought Kai in particular would really, really love it, because she loves soft things. And this is her birthday cake, and this is from the Woofery. It's a dog bakery in Adelaide who specialise in dog cakes, and they're so cute. And it says happy birthday Kai, and it has a little one on it. I'm pretty sure the flavour is banana and peanut and butter, and the outside is just dog friendly yogurt. And this is Kai at 1 year old, and she is coming and having a look at her cake for the first time. As you can see, she got a big haircut, and she can smell all her other birthday treats on the table. She is a bit excited. And she really likes her toy. After I finished recording, I did actually properly take the ribbon off the cake and cut it into pieces for her. And the cake is definitely 10 out of 10 dog approved. We even dropped some off at one of her friends' house and their doggy had some. And I'm just trying to get Kai in the frame so y'all can see her at 1 year old. And I'll include a picture to have her 8 weeks old and 1 year old next to each other just so y'all can see. But yes, Kai is an absolute gorgeous dog. I wouldn't trade her for anything. And I think Boba loves having her as a sister. But again, I would say this about any dog. I don't think there are any bad dogs out there. There are a lot of bad owners, but I don't think there are any bad dogs. And of course, we had to have Boba come in and say hello at the end of the video. She also got a fresh haircut, so they are matching. Boba is a bit more tan than Kai. When we got Boba as a puppy, Boba was black and brown, mostly all over. I'm just giving them some of the donut to try. I think the donut was actually one of the favorites. I'm pretty sure it was Rice Krispie treats on the bottom, and they really liked that. We also took them for a walk, and we took them to my partner's parents' house because they love going there. So overall, Kai had a very good birthday. She is a very spoiled pooch. Thank you for coming on this journey with us. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked seeing Kai grow up with us. And I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you all are managing. Thank you so much for watching, and byes.
I just realized